Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome, everyone, to week 6, right? Yeah, week 6. Die Party Demon Hunt. We are missing a few people this week, but Kyler, I think, will be joining us later on in the eve. So let's just run down the cast members that we actually have present today. Back with his throat in once again working order, we have Rob playing Toa. Hey Rob, how you doing?
Hello.
As always, we have Tama, the human stabber. Oh, sorry, the terrible.
It was a gnome.
Sorry, a gnome. My bad.
No.
They look very
Gnomes
similar.
are cursed. Yes.
He's playing Tama the Terrible.
As always.
As always. And last but definitely not least, we have Sir Duckington of the Third, also known as Lord Duckington. He is our great and wonderful DM. He holds all the power over us. So if we die, it's his fault, and probably he intended for that. Hey, Duck.
Sup?
So, all right, so yeah, you want to get started and show us what it's like to die 1,000 deaths?
Yeah, just really quick. Sinister, did you ever give me a Tama token that I can use?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Just curious. Everyone else has a token then. That
I
I will
have my
give them later.
squiggle.
That's fine.
It's a squiggle of good luck.
Okay. So, let's see here.
The squiggles.
So you guys cleared out the fort, and so that means that... Okay, you cleared out the fort. You had the, 4 survivors have to go to, the church, the local church. But the problem is that the local church is not going to provide them enough help because the church is kind of stretched thin helping other survivors. So those followers are still going to follow you guys. And
They aren't naked anymore, right?
they're not naked, don't worry.
Good.
Anyway, and I guess actually should I catch up with Seafloor? Okay, so Seafloor, they raided a fort that had a bitch ton of succubi, and they got some good loot, like a wand and I think something else.
A whip.
And they had to pick up a certain vice, so they're now kind of cursed with something. And I don't really know how I'm going to fix that to have Toa cursed as well, because he wasn't there.
Wreck
But,
on that shit.
Okay.
Do a Marvel on us.
I
It's an
guess,
STD.
Yeah. I guess it's contagious, whatever. But
What was the vice again? Corruption?
it's the vice of corruption. Did I tell you guys what it did exactly? 'Cause I
It makes you want to,
did I tell you
thieve
specifically,
people?
game-wise?
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, that's right, that's why. Okay, never mind, I'm not supposed to yet.
And
No,
it's the
tell
vice
us.
of corruption. We got it from a bunch of succubi. It's definitely an STD.
Anyway,
What were you
so
doing, man?
that's kind of what you missed. It wasn't too exciting.
Bullshit. We punched lots of people. Well, I punched lots of people.
And that other guy was tumbling around a lot.
Yeah, Tumblr.
At one time.
Yeah, Max isn't here this week, unfortunately. So
But anyway, so the professor has told you guys that you guys need to go... Oh yeah, they met a professor. Along with Clive's new character. Or Dave's
Clive's
new
new character. Yes.
Dave's new character. Anyway, so yeah. So you guys need to go back to the capital city, and basically what he is... basically, the professor along the way tells you guys that you have to go into the Orcish deserts, and you have to go down into one of their pyramid catacombs.
Wait. So he's telling us this now.
Yeah, as you guys ride to the capital, he tells you all about the catacombs, and he says, in the catacombs you're going to find a lot of traps and a lot of bugs and stuff, so grab a 10-foot pole with you, stuff like that.
So the thief character
Have
that
a
Max
rope.
played last week suddenly doesn't show up anymore, and we're like, fucking, here's some traps. I was like, yay. Perfect.
Well,
Alright.
can't you, like, we hire people in the capital,
Yeah.
like, and then we send them out ahead of us.
You do have the 4 people that you rescued.
Alright.
Perfect.
But I thought Kylo wanted to use them for something, so we should probably let
Perhaps.
him do
But when you guys do go to the capital, the professor says it is advised that they go to the cathedral to seek further help, so they're not going to be with you right now.
Okay. They do need help. They,
But in the capital, if you guys want to do anything, go ahead.
Can't we, like, hire a couple of urchins to come with us?
You mean
A
mules?
couple of what?
Urchins, like minesweepers. They take the stick and walk around with.
You want to hire a couple people for a suicide mission.
I mean, it's not a suicide mission per se, but
They don't have to know about that,
pretty
right?
much, yes.
I
Sure,
mean-
yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell them. You say, hey, you want to go on an adventure with us?
So, what type of stock can we find in town, FYI?
You're in the capital city. You're in one of the largest cities in the world, so you can find whatever the hell you want.
So, wands?
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
Oh, you want to go buy wands?
Sure, I mean, I've got some money.
So, if you wanted to go sell or buy anything, you would go to the trading district.
Mm-hmm.
And the trading district, if you want to buy anything magical, usually has a fairy-owned building. So when you walked in, you would see a fairy behind the counter. He's like standing on a stool so you can see over it. And he has all these fancy wands and enchanting supplies behind him.
Okay. Just before we do this, I want to have
Uh-huh.
a chat with Al, Professor Al.
All right, then.
About the whip.
Oh, okay, then.
So, I approach Al like maybe when no one's when everyone's like maybe sleeping or something, and he's like
While
doing-
you're like going to the capital?
yeah, on the way
Okay.
there somehow, and I want to ask him like, so what is this whip? I mean, I have a name here. Sangri Noli, the dominatrix that we slew in the castle, had it on her, and it's definitely not something that I would use, but it seems important.
He inspects the whip, looking at the metal teeth along it and the chain that connects all the teeth, and he says, "This whip is not very powerful, but it will suffice with what you guys are tasked to do. All you need is a magical weapon that will help bond to another magical item that you will stick to the end of this weapon. The whip itself is slightly more powerful than other whips, but other than that, it won't do much else. If you use the whip yourself, you will be completely fine. But having it out in public isn't a really good idea."
Can I sell it?
He says that's not advised if you want to destroy a demon gate.
All right, then. So I guess I'll put it back in my backpack. It's not that heavy, so I'll just carry it. It's kind of gross, though, right? It's got like human flesh and shit on it.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
All right. Okay, so I'm in the shop with the fairy,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of lean on the counter, and I'm like, "So, got any good stuff in here?"
He says, well, it depends. What do you want to have, good friend?
Pointy McShooty. Something I can,
He says, well, I have this rod of magic missile. I have rods for lightning spells. I have rods for lightning fires. I have, or not lightning fires, but lightning cones. I have a lot of wands that you could use.
So, Doc, as an apprentice, knowing and having like such a high arcana knowledge and whatnot, what would be most effective against demonic creatures?
White magic, black magic, and neutral magic. I forgot what it. Oh yeah, teaching magic.
Teaching magic? Can you explain what that
It's
is?
like, it's basically another kind of religious magic that's for a certain religion.
Oh, okay, so it's the Scientology of D&D world. Got it.
No.
You force the demons to sit down and learn math.
What else would be powerful? I think that's it.
And would I
Yeah.
know that if there's any sort of like orb? I guess it's orb magic inside of these wands. Is there anything like that can be useful?
If they're powerful, they have orbs. If they're not, then they're just wooden sticks that are enchanted. Like the one you have is a wooden stick.
It's blue though, right?
It's a blue wooden stick, yes.
Okay. So I want to. I say to him, so you know those demon holes that keep spewing out those blasted things that keep running around the countryside. You know much about them?
Demons.
Yeah. So we're in the business of slaying demons, I guess you could say, and business is kind of good at the moment. What do you have on stock that would be useful for, helping us with these types of things?
He asks, well, that's... do you want something very powerful or just kind of powerful?
Well, why don't you tell me what you have, and I'll tell you how much I have.
He gathers a few wands and one stave. The stave doesn't have any orb on it, but all the wands do, or most of the wands do. There's only one wand that doesn't, and it's white and like sparkling magic or angel dust. Not that kind.
Yep.
And all the other ones, though, they either have a glass orb, glass orb, and there's one with a small diamond on it. And going from the weakest to the strongest, he says, this one is the white wand is kind of powerful. It's just a small bolt of white magic to shoot at people. Mm-hmm. These three, they're all the same. They're a much stronger version of the first one, and this last one that has a diamond on it is kind of more of an area attack, and it'll destroy anyone in front of you with white magic. The stave, well, the stave is not so powerful. It's about as powerful as these three middle wands. It'll do about the same effect, but slightly stronger.
Okay. And they're all white magic, you said, right?
Yes.
And the stave is, what, just a strong single hit?
Yes.
Okay. I sort of pick up the AoE one and I look at it and inspect it. Is there any way that I can vouch for the authenticity of these things?
You can do Arcana knowledge it.
Alright. Let's try that then.
I guess because Arcana knowledge is just really looking at it and you're like,
Okay. Damn. Well, boom. It's a 20.
Okay, hold on. So you find out it's legit, because the diamond makes it legit. And you find out, kind of, I guess, OOC knowledge to tell you how powerful it is. It's basically a cone, a 10-foot cone that does 1d8 to everyone in front of it.
How many charges?
The regular 50.
50. How long's a cone? 5 foot? 10 foot?
10-foot cone, so it's,
And how far can you shoot the single shot stuff?
the single shot stuff can be shot like 60 feet, so...
Damn.
I think that's about average.
Alright.
60, 40 or something.
I say to the guy, how much for the diamond one and the weakest looking one that he has there?
He says the diamond wand is about 5,000, the weak wand is about 750.
I wanna I kinda like I lean in and I go, do you know how close that demon portal is, by the way?
Okay. Man, what kind of... that would kind of be a bluff check, basically.
Oh, yeah, it would be a bluff check.
Bluff him.
Right.
Try and bluff him. He says, fine. He says, fine. I guess I can sell it for you for about 50%, the big one, so 2,500.
All right. I want to take out the blue one that I got on the table, and I go. How about we do this? How much is the wand? The normal wand. So all up, how much is it?
All up. He says that all up with the 50% off the larger one to be $32.50.
Mm-hmm. And I put the blue one down on the table, and I go, well, how about I trade this in as well?
He says, I think I'll take that for about 500. So
Okay. And how much is platinum worth? Did you say?
platinum's worth a 100 silver.
Really? Only 100?
Yeah.
Damn, I do not have enough. Alright, it's like, I kind of look at him, I was like, do you have any healing ones?
He takes out a couple more, and he says, yeah, they're all right here. They're all the same. They're pretty basic, standard healing wands.
So just weak, 50 charges, 1d8?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
How much?
He says the wands are 1,000 each.
Oh, God. So there's no way I can trade one for one?
He says you can have if you give me that wand, I can, and 500, then you have a deal.
I'll be back. I'm going to go inquire with my comrades. And I walk back to the party, and I tell them what I've found and, you know, how much of a use it could potentially be to us to have more white magic and another source of healing in the party. So, yeah, what I'm looking for is sort of to pool money a little bit here, or what we've got. So I have about 400 all up.
How many of us are there in total now?
3.
Well, there's Al and then us three. So
Al's not going to give you money. He doesn't have any on him.
Well, he doesn't need to have any on him. I mean, I could probably put out money, but if he can just take his share out of whatever treasure we find. This would be just split it on all of us.
Yeah.
So how many of us are there again?
There's 3 of us all up.
Well, there's 3 of us here, but how many in total?
5. I
don't know if we should really count Max, but yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So 5, so 1,000 split on 5, that's 200 each. And we have 3 of us here. So...
Yeah, I didn't have any of the
too late
money.
to do that.
Remember, you also took all the money from Clive, which was about...
oh yeah, that was...
that was about 6 platinum, I believe he had in the end. So maybe we can put that towards this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... I have about 4 plat on my character right now. With the 6, that's... How much is that?
4 platinum, I have much less.
I haven't bought anything with my dude. So, you guys remember you went and bought all that shit from...
Yep.
I bought one thing.
How much was it?
Let's see. No, wait, I bought 2 things for approximately 400 silver or so.
Yeah, that's 4
Total.
plat.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's my starting gear.
Yeah. Okay, so how much in total do we have?
I've got 6 platinum.
Yeah. All right.
See, you got plenty.
Yeah, okay. So I guess we pull it all up, and then we'll split whatever we've got between
So
the
yeah,
3 of
it's
us. So.
we each pay 333 now,
Yeah, okay.
and then we just take a bit of extra out of whatever pool we find.
Okay, so I go. All right, so I grab all the stuff and I go back to the guy, and I trade the wand, and then how much? So the wand is 500, and then an extra 500 for the healing. So that's
Yep.
I'm gonna have to pull up a calculator here because I am dumb. go. So 990. Alright, so minus 5. So we have 490. We need how much more? An extra 5, an extra 10 then at that point.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll just, yeah, fuck it. I'll put an extra 10 in. And then we get the items.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, you get one wand.
Wait, that's one wand?
You're buying a healing wand. You're not buying the damage ones.
Well, no, I'm trading the damage one and the other one for 500
Okay, you're trading the damage and 500 silver
for the healing.
for the healing. Okay.
Yep. And then we have 500 silver left over.
Okay. You can
Oh,
buy
how-
not even the tiny wand with
Okay, how much is the other one then?
that. The tiny wand is 750.
Even with the bluff check?
Yes, he only half counted the large wand.
Okay, and so how much is the half counted one? The large one?
2,500.
2,500. Alright.
Yeah, you're.
Well, I guess we need to do a bit more math. How much more money do you guys have left? Or you have an extra 3 platinum each, I guess, at that point?
Yeah, I have like, let's see, how much is a platinum?
100 silver.
100 silver, so I have...
What do I want to do?
I have a lot.
Yeah? How much is a lot?
A lot is 15 plat.
15 plat, okay. Alright, shit. Well, I guess we'll borrow that off you then. And then I'll have to give you an IOU or something like that. So, 15. Alright, so I guess we'll buy that for 1,200, you said it was?
What's 1,200?
The AoE one?
2,500.
Jesus Christ. You busted
That's
my balls here,
expensive.
Duck.
It's
Busted my
a
balls.
powerful wand. It is extremely powerful.
Alright.
I'm gonna need 3 plat, I'm gonna buy a great sword, a master of a great sword.
You're gonna buy... Okay. Alright. So we'll take...
Sword, okay.
Actually, maybe I should buy something with reach.
Great sword has reach, doesn't it?
No.
No? Okay. So...
It does a good damage. Out.
Well, we'll
That
buy
won't
the,
reach.
just the normal regular one then, Duck.
The 750?
750. And apply the bluff
Okay.
check to that motherfucker. Yeah, because we scared him good. That's a big
Okay,
bluff check.
you'll get it for 500 instead.
Alright, that's cool. Well, then I don't need to borrow anything then. So that's all my money and the
Alright.
350 that I got from the other guys for everything. So... Okay. Can you give me the stats of the ones as well?
So yeah, the healing one's 1d8. The other one's a magic missile. It's just 1d3, but it's like a white missile, so it's white damage.
So 1d8 for the healing.
What do I want to look at there?
And 1... And you said 1d3 for the magic missile?
Yes.
Okay. And the magic missile's level 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that is all my money aside from 100 silver. So nothing. Oh wait, how much is gold pieces?
10.
10? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll just keep the gold then. That works out. Alright. And I don't have the Rod of Frostbolt anymore. Get out of here. They're the same weight, so about 3 pounds each for the wands?
Yeah. 3 pounds for a wand. What? Really?
Is that... Well, how much are they weigh?
Wands are usually like a pound.
Alright, 1 pound. I can get down with that.
Great sword reach. On one hand, great sword has better damage and crit range, but reach is reach.
1d3 white. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to do in town. Do you guys want to buy anything in town?
Yes, I'm gonna buy a weapon.
Okay.
Oh, let's
I
go with a
want
great
to
sword.
buy several mules,
What was that?
and I want to buy a bunch of mules.
Like an
How
army of
many?
mules?
How many?
Well, I have 3 platinum. How many
Yo.
can I get?
If you
I
go to
also-
someone who sells mules, you'll get like 6.
And I
Why not
also
like
want,
camels?
like, I mean, if I got camels here, I could probably get camels. I suppose.
There is a guy who smuggled well, not really smuggled, but stole
Smuggled
camels from
camels.
orcs, but
Are we in a
It's-
desert?
it's
I mean, if we're
illegal
going
because it's
to the desert,
orcs.
it's a better idea.
He only has 2 camels.
What a useless son of a bitch.
You have to
How-
steal them from angry orcs, bro.
I don't know, offer Jericho in trade for camels.
Mate, the Jericho is much better than camels.
Yeah, well, you're right, we could probably get like 6 camels for you.
You jerk. Alright. So you bought your great sword.
Yeah, that's 3.5
You
plat.
want to buy a great sword? He has a lot of other fancy shit.
No, like what?
It's like what the Knoll had, but a lot more. So you would have to ask
Does
him
he
what
have-
he would need specifically.
White great
Oh.
sword. Do it.
Do you have something better than a great sword, like a fantastic sword?
I see what you did there. He's like, yeah. So the blacksmith, he kind of looks at you and he's like, yeah, fish guy, I got a lot of fantastic swords. What do you want?
Like a great sword, but better.
He says, I have this enchanted. I have a few enchanted swords, but nothing magical, or nothing like that shoots extra magic at people.
How much for the magical ones?
He says, these 2 would be about 5,000, but this other one's about 1,200.
What about the 1200 one?
He says, yeah, it's just a regular greatsword.
For
Because I assume
1200?
you wanted like great swords, right?
For 1200? That's outrageous.
He's like, hey, enchanting things, expensive stuff, so...
Yes, but it's just that you said it's just a regular great sword.
Yeah.
No, this is enchanted.
But you
Oh.
said regular. You're like,
Oh.
regular vanilla ass motherfucking great sword. 1200 GP. Bring it up.
No. If you
Oh, no.
want a regular greatsword, it's just the regular greatsword price, right?
On metagaming notes, Masterwork doesn't stack with +1, does it?
If it's magical, it's masterwork. That's just
Yeah.
pretty much it.
So
Yeah.
you get +2 to attack.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
What?
stack. You
Oh,
just
wow.
get the +1 to attack rolls, but you also get +1 to damage rolls.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
In that case, a magical one is probably out of my price range. I don't particularly need one. I'll just take a regular Masterwork one.
He says, alright then, I made this one just a few days ago. Here
It's
you
still
go.
hot. You can eat it. It's
I-
tasty.
Alright.
You sure you don't want to lean in and say, you know about that demon hole up ahead?
I don't know, I'm not that good with...
It's
with
harder to bluff.
intimidation.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you right there.
I could concentrate... maybe I can just concentrate really hard. to
Well,
do
you
it.
you can intimidate him, right?
I have intimidated +2. Make him jump really high and make him impressed.
Nah, so I just want to sort of idly talk to Tama while he's in there buying the thing about, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. So many demons up there, man. They're really close to the city. I don't want anything bad to happen to the people here. I mean, there's only so much that we can do. I mean, I know we have limited money, and I know this is all we
Blacksmith
can
looks
buy.
at you and he's like, it's not that close to the city.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how fast those demons move?
He kind of shakes his head and he's like, the demons we get aren't
Excuse
like
me,
that.
sir. Have you ever seen a demon in real life?
No, but I've heard a lot about them.
They are...
The demons are
super cool.
huge.
No, yeah. Their leg
They are-
span is
they're-
massive. Like, they take up more space than you and me combined, sir. And
They're like a house.
they can move
and they-
so quickly. We know we've killed countless demons. I mean, we just...
Thousands of them.
What was
hundreds,
the
thousands.
what was the base called that we just came from?
Fort
It was
Greenlight?
like it was like wet stone or something like that.
Oh, Oh god, Shining Rock. You mean the village?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shining Rock.
So we just liberated an entire like fort up near Shining Rock, and that was just filled to the brim with succubi. And even those things, as small as they were so nasty, and they moved so quickly. It kind of caught us by surprise. I mean, Tatman's here replacing his gear because of how much damage they did. I mean, and they're not, and you know, slaying demons isn't exactly a really well-paying job. So